Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sober Not Sober.
That's my man.
Oh, that's my man.
That's my man. I'm Mekaylay. I am the sober one, unfortunately. Go ahead.
You good? I am Grant. I am the not sober one. And today we have a couple things to go over. A couple fun little guys to go over.
Yeah.
Thank you for everyone watching. If you watched last week's episode, I love you. Thank you. If you watched any of the episodes, love you. Thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're here.
Let us know, too, if you like the AITA. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, go back to last episode.
Gynobologist. Professor Sendy. That's who I'm inviting on the...
Professor Sendy.
That's who I'm... yeah, Professor Sendy. Shouts out at Professor Sendy on Instagram. He's leading us into the new world. So.
I'm not inviting anyone this week.
What?
That's who I'm inviting.
Oh, Sendy.
I'm extending your invite.
Okay.
Usually
nice.
We both invite someone.
We're both inviting Professor Sendy.
Yeah, but this week I'm just riding.
Riding my coattails. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Harley,
say hi, too.
Harley,
say what's
hi.
up.
What's up? Hello.
We got the producer.
We got producer
in the studio.
JP, I would always call J Pizzle. He's in my phone as J Pizzle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Random?
Just Pizzle.
It came to your head? Or?
J Pizzle off the nizzle my hizzle drizzle. Off the hizzle.
I call him Mr. I Fit now.
Shouts out JP.
Shouts out JP.
Actually, we had a loss in the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to talk about it.
Yeah, dude, it was the craziest. It started off as like one of the craziest, like, most
both of his
strange...
parents, by the way. That's what this leads up to.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, it was the weirdest, one of the weirdest starts of a day in my entire life.
Is this the day-to-day thing that you were telling me about, too? That was bad day to bad day?
No.
Okay,
this was one day, but it did kind of residual energy follow
out.
Yeah. So we wake up for work, Harley and I, and we get up a little earlier because my mom went to my mom's cousin, my cousin, whatever, how you want to say it. She graduated from ASU. Shouts out. Shouts out, grads. It's that time of year. So my mom's like, hey, I need you to help your dad because if anyone's been listening for a while, my dad had a massive stroke back in 2019. So he's severely disabled. I'll just say it like that. Severely disabled.
I mean, when I see him, I don't see him as severely disabled.
Yeah, like he should.
I see him as damn near almost the same.
Jesus Christ.
And just because he's still, to me, he gives me almost the same energy.
He has the same energy.
He
and
absolutely
I don't know how.
does. Like, he's still so there.
If you
That's
saw
like
the scan of his brain...
You'd be like, maybe not.
Any medical professional that we've
like,
ever shown the scan to goes, this guy's not dead? And we're like, no, dude.
But he's still got all the personality, which
Yeah.
I appreciate.
Well, he was antisocial before the stroke, so like if you would have come around, he's just in the room like, hey.
Yeah, you just be
That's
like,
kind of how he is now.
Yeah, it's the same. Except instead of in the bedroom, he's just in the living room now.
Yeah.
But he is severely disabled. So we get up a little early before we go to our first job.
Right.
And then Harley's like, hey, like, Peach, our guinea pig, not to be confused with his cat, Peach.
My cat, Peach. Love you, baby. I know I'm gone.
Love you, baby.
I miss you.
Harley's like, hey, come here. Like, she has, like, all this snot on her nose, which, if anyone knows guinea pigs, like we do, Harley and I have had a lot of guinea pigs. They have, like, you have to give them vitamin C because they have, like, no immune system.
Okay, so it was, like, a little sickly.
So, yeah.
Oh,
and
a little sickly pigly.
We've had a lot of guinea pigs, mostly hairless.
Was this a hairless one?
No, this
Peach?
one had hair.
Oh, okay.
You know this. You've seen that thing.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We didn't show her off that much.
It was the white and orange one, right?
Yeah. So Harley's like, come look at her. Like, she's got snot all over her nose. And, like, a little, like, down here, she was, like, drooling. We're like, oh, my. We're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But we had to go help
She
my dad get
wasn't
up.
drooling.
So you picked her up like
it was,
I
I don't know what it was. It was, like, all water.
It was wet. I mean, it was snot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like snot.
So just getting all sick and gross.
Yeah, so we're like, oh, my God. But I'm like, I have to go help my dad get up.
Right.
And then we have jobs we have to go to. Like, we have clients that are waiting for us.
Right.
And then later that night, we went to an ASU graduation.
Right.
So we were booked solid. And then I'm like, okay, we need to get this thing into a vet. And you don't take guinea pigs to a regular vet. You take them to exotic vets.
Really?
Yeah. So there's only a few throughout the valley. Like, there's a handful of exotic vets.
Are guinea pigs considered exotic?
Yeah. So
they're throwing them out of a Petco every other day. How are they exotic?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So you have to go to an exotic vet where you take like snakes and lizards and stuff.
Okay.
And we're like, okay, like we know how it works. Like, we've had guinea pigs for years, so we're like, we're not going to get an appointment like within the time,
first
like
come,
today.
first serve.
So I'm like, before we head out, like let's. Yeah, it kind of is. But we're like, before we head out, like I was like, let's just wipe her nose to like get the snot off so she can breathe a little easier.
To lie to the doctor. No, she's absolutely fine.
She's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No,
so we pick her up to wipe the snot off her nose.
Oh.
And then she's like fighting me back. She's like she's pissed.
And then
Harley wipes the snot off her little nose, and then we put her back in the cage, and she just was like,
oh.
We were like, did she just? Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. She was fighting back.
It was
and then
sad, but
it was
for the
really
best.
sad. But yeah,
old, right? You guys were telling me she's old.
She was
so.
drowning in snot.
anyways, R.I.P.
All right.
We were like, what is happening?
Fine, the night before.
When any
No,
pet
of course
dies.
not.
It's not cool.
So then we go to my parents' house. I help get my dad up, and like I said, he's severely disabled.
Is the guinea pig with you at this point?
No,
But it already passed.
it was in the process of it.
Okay.
In the process,
Right. But did it already plop down? It already
Yeah.
fought you and plopped down.
Yeah.
So,
So,
it was
then we
like,
moved her to like the back of her cage, and we were like, so the cats don't like reach in and.
Yeah, fuck with her. Yeah.
We got her comfy. Like we put her on
Okay.
her
Yeah.
pillow, put a blanket next to her.
And then
You
we're
know.
like, but we did not expect that. But then we get to my parents' house, and I'm like, "Hey, Dad, like, how's it going?" And again, remember, severely disabled. He's almost 70,
Right.
and I'm like, "How are you today?" And he's
Mm-hmm.
like, 30 minutes ago, pooping, and I was like, "Okay, are you good?" And he's like, he's like, "No," and I was like, "Okay."
What's going on?
And then I go to the bathroom, and he got his pooping for sure. Let's just say that. So then.
Did he miss?
No, he didn't miss.
Okay.
It was all
Contained
in the area it should be, I should say, for the
Okay.
most part.
That's-
but I had to clean
That's
it up.
half the battle.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That's
So then I'm
pretty
like,
important.
okay, what's going on today? And then we get to our first client's house, and this house is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Huge windows for like the front door. Like huge windows are the front door.
Is your guinea pig still just dying at home right
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it died in seconds. It wasn't a like.
So it was already dead, you guys think?
When,
We think, yeah.
Like you
Okay.
could tell her heart
You just didn't
stopped,
wanna-
and
It
then
was one of those where
Yeah.
we were like, we gotta go.
I wouldn't have
I'm
felt
pretty sure.
comfortable freezing her right then and there. But
Right,
I knew
but-
she wasn't living 5 minutes more.
Okay. So the rotting corpse is here. You
Yeah.
guys are at work. Go ahead.
Yeah, rotting corpse.
I'm just sorry.
Dad pooping pants.
Dad pooping pants.
And then we get to the client's house, and there's a bird like smashing into all the front windows
Oh,
when we
you were-
walk
okay,
up.
yeah.
And I'm like, okay,
What's-
what is happening right now?
Just small animals are trying to off.
Like, this is insanity. And then it flies away. We get into the house, and there's hundreds of moths throughout the whole house, dead, alive, flying everywhere.
someone just left a window open or some shit.
I don't know.
Or
And the client wasn't there, and they had like bug killers, hundreds of moths. We're like, this is.
that's actually a good way to get revenge on someone. Is unleash like a bunch of moths in their home because it's like it's not gonna like hurt them.
You know what
but
I wanted?
You're gonna have a bunch of holes.
You know
in
what
your
I wanted
clothes.
to do? You know how you can like freeze bugs and they'll wake up?
Yeah.
So when we were in Miss Oster's class, remember Miss Oster?
Yeah. Shouts out.
She loved butterflies,
Yeah.
and she left before we graduated. But what I wanted to do, this is
It's
so
just
random.
Unleash butterflies in a room.
No, I wanted to freeze them, and then I wanted to tie them all to strings and then tie them to her roof for a senior prank. But then she left. She retired before. I've told people this before.
This is
Sick.
a little psychotic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I could just see you with a frozen bug in
I
front
wanted
of you
like
trying
to get
tie
100
floss
butterflies
around
and
it.
freeze them, and then slowly tie them up, and then freeze them again, so then they'd wake back up later, and then I'd put them in the ceiling at school. I'm such a fucking psycho.
Me and Skylar, we would just take a brick, like a loose brick from the wall outside of her class, and right before going in, she'd always be like down the hall in like a different place, and then get into class right when like there's like the 4-minute transition period, right? We'd always just take this brick out of the wall, and her laptop would just be open on her desk, and we would just close it and just put the brick on top of it.
She had it coming.
That's it. So then just every time she came in, she was like, and like had to walk this brick out of the room. We're just like, sorry. It just gives us a couple extra minutes
Yeah.
of fucking around. She was one of the teachers that wouldn't allow us to eat, so like we would be trying to finish food or something. While she was dealing with the brick.
She was something else.
She was intense.
Yep, but that was a complete crazy side tangent.
Yeah.
But then anyways, all the moths, and then we're like, okay, let's hope this day doesn't get any more weird.
Right.
It didn't, but then the next morning, we're going to my mom's house to say bye to family because they flew in from Illinois for her graduation.
Guinea pig is where at this point? Still in the cage?
Freezer.
Oh, already in
we
the
froze
freezer.
it at this point.
At night, you guys came home.
When we got home from work, frozen.
Because we went to the Grace's graduation.
Oh, right.
So we knew we were going to be home till like 2 a.m., so we froze her.
Yeah.
Wrapped her in a blanket, froze her.
So then at this point, we went and said goodbye, but then on our way out, we drive the car out of the garage, and then boom, dead rat in front of the garage. And we're like, okay. And then we buried our guinea pig that night. R.I.P.
Yeah.
In my mom's backyard.
How many animals are buried in your parents' backyard?
You
guys didn't have pets though growing up, right? You guys didn't have dogs.
No, my
or
dad
cats?
was allergic to everything.
Okay, yeah. So you guys didn't have much. So what's buried back there?
Hardly. There's 3 hairless guinea pigs, a guinea pig, a hedgehog, and like 4 hamsters.
Oh, you guys had a hedgehog. I forgot. I forgot you did have a hedgehog.
So a lot of hairless guinea pigs, a hedgehog.
More hamsters than that.
How many hamsters?
Brady's
Talking to the microphone.
Brady's hamster. There's probably 6 hamsters.
6 hamsters then.
Okay.
6 hamsters, 4 guinea pigs, a hedgehog.
There is, in the house I grew up in.
Oh, are there dogs? Are there cats? Babies? Human babies?
Not the last one. So
I could see your dad doing that.
There are, I think, take a guess what breed my mother loved so much and just had so many dogs of.
Oh my God, that's a hard one.
Small.
Oh, Yorkies. Boom.
No.
Close.
More.
Wasn't it like Pekingese or something weird?
Pugs.
Oh,
Really?
she had pugs.
There's 6 pugs in my backyard.
What?
Now, ready for this? What did my dad love? Cats. Take a guess what number?
7.
4.
13, I changed mine.
11.
Oh my God.
And
I know
2
the
goldfish.
owner. I know the owner of that house.
Yeah. So he's being haunted by a gaggle of animals.
And for the record, it's not like you don't have like a field in your backyard.
No, it's on the
not
right side of that backyard, like where the rooms were and stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
There, it's on that hill.
Oh yeah.
That whole hill is just filled with them.
Jesus Christ.
And we put a rock for like each one,
Yeah,
and then
of
eventually
course.
we did landscaping, and then
The rocks would move, yeah.
So
There was
unmarked graves.
so when Harley's parents, their dog Bailey had babies in like 2015, and Bailey is not a good mother, so she killed like half of her litter. And so the first one, she just
a dog?
Yeah, it's a pug.
That
Killed
black pug.
half of its litter.
You know my mom's black pug.
You know the
Yeah.
black pug, yeah. She gave birth to the first one in bed and just like literally plopped out the first baby and then just like didn't do anything. It was just like, and then it just sat there in the sack and she didn't like it just died. And then the next one she sat on, she sat on and killed it.
A few days later.
So a few days
Survival of the
later,
fittest. Oh
and then
my
next
God.
thing I know, there's a dead puppy in mine and Harley's hands. So then we put it in a Tupperware and we buried it in the front yard. And when they sold the house, they redid that whole front yard. So they found a dead puppy
In Tupperware.
in a Tupperware in the front
Oh,
yard.
in Tupperware. It's got to be
Why did we
brutal,
bury it
'cause
in
then
the
it's
front
just-
yard? Why did we bury it in the front yard?
Yeah.
That backyard
Well,
wasn't small.
My dad was going to throw it away. And I think we were just
yeah.
like, no, let's just bury it. So we just buried it right by the trash can.
Right. But in a
Yeah.
thing too, so now it's not going to degrade.
No, we buried it in a
now it's just like
Tupperware.
now it's like trying to stay fresh.
Well,
Like,
it was in a Tupperware. And then after
Yeah.
that house sold and they redid everything, we went by and we were like, oh,
Did you
they
find it? Yeah.
Definitely found it.
ugh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then also,
Yeah.
going back to all the things that happened to us.
Oh, yeah.
That later that night, was it that night or the next day? It was later that night. There was 2 baby quails dead on our
Here?
patio. No, on our
out
back
here?
patio.
Oh my God.
So then Harley and I were like,
Is that egg still there that I found the other day? Okay, damn.
So
They have weird bird shit going on at this house.
we
guys.
decided after all of that happening,
Yeah.
we opened every window, every door in the house, and we smudged and did what? Is it cedar wood?
Sage?
Yeah, we saged the whole house.
Oh, just voodoo?
Yes.
Just get some
we
bad,
cleansed the
bad
whole house.
energy
And
out.
I said,
Yeah.
whatever bad energies here needs to get the fuck out.
You guys do have a 8,000-pound gigantic amethyst right over there,
Yeah.
which I have to imagine radiates some good stuff, you know?
I hope.
I'd imagine. I'm getting a good vibe
It was
from
pretty bad, though, for a few days there. So we cleansed the whole house.
Yeah,
I
I
literally
think
was
that's
down here
fair.
like, whatever bad energies here, these windows are open for you to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Just-
whatever. This is not like an invitation to come in. Anything needs to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty intense.
But ever since we saged, it's been,
good. Okay, good. Clean.
yeah.
Good.
Well, we
Cats are doing
thought that maybe Pete was haunting us because
Oh.
all these cabinets and drawers were open when we come downstairs.
good. Bing.
It was Bing.
It had to. It had to.
Then we saw Bing doing it.
Yeah.
And now we ordered baby locks. And now we're going to have baby locks on everything in the fucking kitchen.
Oh, man.
'Cause of a
menace
cat, dude.
I mean, I think a menace cat
he?
is better than having a menace dog. A dog that's like barking, ripping up shit,
Yeah.
chewing on all your shoes, shit like that. That's, I think, worse than a cat that
Yeah.
just gets curious and wants to like go around.
Yeah,
and
most dogs
find
suck.
shit out. No, not most dogs. There are definitely dogs that suck.
85%.
I know you aren't as big of a
85%.
dog
85%.
person. I grew up with dogs. I love dogs. They're great.
People always go like, the cats use the bathroom in your house. Yeah, they pee in dirt and then they bury it.
Yeah,
your
they're
dog
actually-
is just pissing on your bed, on your carpet, on your fucking clothes, eating your underwear. Go ahead. Go walk your
Also-
dog, you slave.
Yeah, pooping and peeing outside, walking all in it and
Yeah.
everything, and then tracking that all in your house unless you're wiping your dog's paws off all the time.
Yeah,
that's
cats are sophisticated.
That's true.
Enough said.
I want to bring up
Okay.
something fun.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about small businesses? Good?
We have a
Hate
small
'em?
business.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
They're
like,
great.
you guys would want to support them. How would you guys feel if right now a very famous celebrity was like, you know what? Their cleaning service, best cleaning service I've ever had in a million years. You guys got to hit them up. Post it. Goes viral within a day. You guys get hundreds of thousands of inquiries. You do not have the manpower for it. What do you do?
I would say no thanks, because the only people we could hire are probably meth heads right now in this
Right. So
market.
you wouldn't be able to do the work.
Yeah, no.
You just like wouldn't be able to do it, right?
No.
Which is fair for a small business not having the budget and everything to do it. Which brings me to Dave Portnoy
Mm-hmm.
doing his one bite, everybody knows the rules, pizza reviews. There's a place in Scottsdale that I have lived near for a while, like very close to. I've lived by. It was called Andiamo. And
Okay, I've heard of it.
Dave was in town for some reason and went there because he had heard good things about it and did a pizza review. Talked to the guy, nice guy.
What do you rate it?
An 8.2.
That's really
So
high.
an 8.2. So
Yeah.
gave it a very good rating. He gets it. He has his dog with him. I
Yeah.
watched the video to make sure I knew what I was talking about because I have further details on this. But
Okay.
he has his dog with him.
Which also, for people that don't know Dave Portnoy or watch the pizza reviews, 8.2 was like extremely high.
Yeah,
for
that's
him.
like a very good score.
Like,
That's like
may as
that's
well be
like-
a 10.
Yeah. So has his dog. They come out. You know how the videos always start. He's walking out with his pizza, opens it up. He's like, looks great. This is like classic, like what I'd see in New York for football. Blah blah. Like this is a great pizza. Picks it up. He's like just complimenting it.
good
over and over.
undercarriage, good
Yeah.
crust. Yeah.
Starts eating it. He's like, I may have to do 2 here. Like this is really good. He's like, this is basically like a perfect Joe's from New York.
That sounds so good.
In
right
Scottsdale.
now.
So he's like really gassing it up. And he's like, he even says, like, he's like eating the slice and he's like, we're about to change Andiamo's life here. Because he's like realizing he's going to give it a good review. Gives it the 8.2.
Yeah.
Proceeds to try and feed his dog a slice of pizza, but it's way too hot for the dog and just immediately burns the dog's mouth. And he like keeps trying to feed it a slice and it keeps trying to bite it and it keeps burning his mouth. All the comments were basically about the dog being treated like that. But
Come on, he treats that dog so good.
I'm sure he does, yeah. So, but he does all that, whatever, gives it the 8.2. I've lived within a couple miles, maybe less, of this place for a while. never got to have it.
Because it's that busy all the time?
It closed. It was so busy to a point where he was booking pizza orders a month out.
Well, that's dumb.
Oh, my God.
And then literally just got to the point where the guy was like, I have like 2 fucking employees. This is a small building. Like, it's not a big building that he was in. There would be lines, cars parked there. They changed the hours from like 10 to 2. Like, they could only be open for like 4 hours to like try and get people in to like get their pizzas and get out. And then they closed.
They're closed forever.
Done. Gone. Permanently closed. Didn't reopen another location.
Damn.
I'm just like, damn, dude. Like, I never even got to fucking try it. Like, he's even like, he's gassing it up. Like, this is the best in Scottsdale. I'm about to change this place's life. You fucked him up, dude. Like, you really did. Like, I don't have anything necessarily like against Dave Portnoy, but I was like, you should. I feel like if you're ever doing the review for that, I mean, the guy, I guess, had to agree.
Yeah.
Like, you can do the review. But that's so dumb, because if you know your pizza's good and he gives a good review, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Yeah, because
you're
you're
gonna be
so
called.
busy.
You're gonna get an insane amount, and especially
Well,
in like the
thing, too.
job market now. So this is 2 years ago.
It's not an easy thing to like. You're making dough. Like,
Right.
That's not something that
and if you're
is just
doing
like, oh, it's
it
just
properly,
turning and burning.
you're prepping it the night before and letting it rise overnight and everything, and like do it. So it's like you only have a finite amount of dough each day to be knocking. I've
only
done
so much
pizza
space
stuff
and-
before. Like, it's like that. So like you can't. Yeah, you can only have that much of a
So
fucking.
Dave Portnoy
walk-in-
shut down a small business.
That's like kind of like the rage baity title that we could use for a clip on this, but it is like he did, like he kind of did. And I just
Yeah, fuck you, Dave.
I wanted to try it. I really wanted to try the pizza.
That
New
was kinda
pizza
like-
place is
No,
open.
that
up
guy
one in
sucks
Mesa?
at business.
That's
No,
my
that's
thing too.
he sucks at business.
The guy,
you put a
I
cap
think
on
if-
orders. You say we can do this many pizzas a night. It's so exclusive.
Well, that's what it turned into, and then it just the business. It would literally be like, well, what about tomorrow? And people
No,
would be like, I guess like come back tomorrow and try again, and like whatever. And so it just turned into like
there's plenty of restaurants that
a
operate like that
never-ending-
though, where it's
That
like
is
so
true.
exclusive, and it's like if you don't, you gotta call first
Yeah.
5 minutes. That's
that's
it.
true. But I mean,
Yeah, so is it Dave Portnoy a dick, or is the pizza guy a pussy? Comment.
he could have, I guess, he could have changed the business into like, this is now an exclusive. You gotta make a reservation to come in. We don't do takeout. Like, we just don't.
that's the thing,
Triple the
too.
prices.
I was
you
gonna
get them
say
on
you can
like,
charge premium
yeah.
prices for that too.
You get 100 pizzas a day. Once we're out, we're out.
But
Come back tomorrow.
I mean,
Yeah, I would
imagine the
charge
guy-
premium prices. I'd be like, if you really want it,
The guy doesn't want to like sacrifice his business though. So I think it's
Yeah.
a mix of both of them not knowing what they're doing. I think it's Dave not realizing that like, oh, I'm going to change this place's life is like
honestly don't know
not
how I really
necessarily a
feel
good
about
thing.
it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think either of them are bad
No,
for
like,
what happened or anything.
surprised
like, yeah,
he
like
shut
I'm not
his doors
blaming
for
I guess
that.
Dave Portnoy for that, but I
I'm
do
su-
just think it's like,
I'm just surprised he'd shut his doors.
I mean, it turned into like an impossible, and then once you've turned away so much business, then your business changes. Like once only
'Cause then
10%
people get mad about it.
Yeah, like once only 10%
Yeah.
of the people that are trying to get your pizza are able to get your pizza, 90% of the people that wanted
going
to try,
to
they're
be
going to be like, all right, fuck
dissatisfied.
it, I'm just going to get
Yeah.
different pizza. Like,
And you
that
know you're
will
going to
be
get
fine.
reviews for that. Where it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I couldn't
so
even
I'm
fucking
sure-
order a pizza. Fuck this place.
Yeah, literally. I'm
And it's
sure
like,
Yelp
okay.
went off on him about stuff like that. Of like, I couldn't even get a fucking pizza.
That sounds so good right now, though.
I know, dude, and it did look good.
For a
It did
wet
look
pizza
really good,
just
dude.
dripping down my...
Jesus.
It sounds so good.
But yeah. So
Fuck
I
you,
just
Dave.
I felt like that was because I just live by this place, and now a new pizza place is in there, Johnny something,
Yeah.
and I'm like, all right,
Anything
whatever.
with Johnny's in it is
Yeah.
going to be like middle of the road. Not
Yeah.
bad, not good.
Yeah, I'll have to try it sometime. See
Not
if
bad,
it's any
not good.
but yeah, it's unfortunate.
You want to hear another fun thing that happened to me?
Yeah. What?
This one. So Harley's grandpa uses a super box for TV. It's just like a
Oh,
cable
yeah,
box. Yeah. So like you can just, it's basically streaming.
Just get everything,
You just
yeah.
get everything, whatever. And then they go to Mexico all the time. They have a condo down there.
Right.
And then he's like, I got the new one. This
Wow.
one's the V6 Max. And I'm like, all right.
They're putting engines in these baddies now.
Yeah, it's a V6, baby.
Damn.
And then he's like, yeah, so Harley, can you tell like Mekaylay, like I need help setting it up? You know, they're near an 80.
Yeah. They
So
they
he's like, I need help plugging it in and setting it up. And we're
Right.
like, yeah, of course. So I go over there, I plug it in, I I get stuff logged in, turn the Wi-Fi on, and it's like, all right, they bought us pizza. I was like, hell yeah, that was pretty fucking nice. Of course I'll help him, And then the next day,
being a good little boy.
yeah, and their son Craig. Again, for people that don't know this about Harley's side of the family, Harley's uncle Craig was hit by a car when he was 15 by a drunk driver. Don't drink and drive.
Well,
I bet Craig would be like, "Fuck it, don't be a pussy, just drink and drive."
Be a pussy, dude. Come on.
But he got hit by a drunk driver when he was 15, so he's again. Maybe that's gonna be the title of this episode. Severely crippled.
Severely crippled.
He's severely crippled. So he's over there. He needs help.
Yeah,
he got hit by a car when he was in a coma for like 3 months.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
anyways, he's over there watching me set it up, whatever.
Right.
And then the next day, he can't speak anymore. So the only way you
Since
speak with
he
him
was 15?
is, the only way you
Damn.
speak with him is he has a little laminated sheet with the alphabet on it, or he does sign language.
You guys haven't gotten him like a Stephen Hawking chair?
He doesn't want him. I've said this stuff before. He's like, I'm good.
Nah, he didn't say that because he can't speak. But he did. He does want one. He just can't articulate it.
No, he actually doesn't. I swear to God.
No, I really
I do not want it. No, he really doesn't. He really doesn't for some reason. So he just wheels around in his
I just want
normal
one for fun.
fucking ball and chain wheelchair. Nothing to
Damn.
make talking easier. He just does sign language.
Can he use both arms and wheel himself around, or is he not that capable?
One arm he uses, but it's like a fucking hook, man. Like if he grabs you with that arm, like I would say the strength of that arm is like Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th. Like if he grabs you with that, he can.
My strong hand from like Scary Movie. Remember Scary Movie?
Yes.
My strong hand. Grab my strong hand.
Yeah. Like if you're like on a balcony with him,
Grab
he'll,
my hook arm.
He'll like pull his arm up and like grab the rail, and he'll just be like. And the other arm works just fine. No, I'm telling you, that's like the strongest arm to ever exist.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
if you straighten it out, it has to go back to curve.
It is a strong fucking arm.
It's gonna just bend rail.
It is a strong fucking arm, dude.
That's how they make, like the train switches. Like that's how that's correct. They just get Craig to fucking.
I'm on a train and I'm like, oh, there's Harley's crippled uncle.
Like, hey,
but
he'd make a killing,
dude. Craig is the funniest motherfucker. But anyways, I help set up the super box.
Yeah, and
then we share an office space with them, so I go in to grab some supplies. And then he like pulls me aside when I go in, because Ron, Harley's grandpa's like, yeah, it's working great. I got to Channel 3 Arizona News, no problem. And I was
all I needed.
I was like, you go, Ron, let's go.
Shouts out Ron.
And then Craig like asks me, which years ago I knew the fucking alphabet and sign, and then I just forgot because But now I'm like trying to learn it again, so I can actually like make sure I know what he's saying without pulling out the sheet. And then he's like, I get the first letters of what he was asking me when we're in the office.
Is sign spelling it out?
Yeah, his sign is. Not regular, not
but there
ASL.
Is like word.
He just does
sign.
the alphabet.
He can't do like ASL because he can only use one hand.
You need both.
And you need both.
Right,
so he just signs.
So it's just the alphabet.
Gotcha.
So he spells stuff out. And he spells out the first word, and he goes, the first few words, he goes, do you know? And then I'm like, do I know?
The Muffin Man?
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, do I know what? And then the first letter of this last word, I couldn't get. So I'm like, hold on, Craig. Like, don't get your fucking sheet. Let me go through the whole alphabet so I can actually get these.
Yeah.
And then A, B, C, D, I go through the whole thing. And then I get to P. And I go, do I know P? And I'm like, okay. And he goes, O. And I'm like, P-O? R.
Do you know
N? Yeah. And I go,
do you know
porn? I go, Craig, do I know? I go, yeah, I'm aware of it. Of course.
Like I know its existence, I guess.
And then I go, hold on. Are you asking me if I know where it is on the new cable box that I set up for you guys last night? He's like,
yes.
He just shakes his head at me, and I go, Craig, no, I don't.
I don't know where those channels do. They exist anymore? Can
and
you even find them?
I go, Craig, you know what you should do? Look it up on the search bar or look up Playboy. And he goes,
he goes like,
and I was like,
cooking.
Jesus fucking Christ, Craig. And then I walk out, and he's just sitting there. And when he laughs, he's like,
dude,
Like he
All
literally
right,
laughs.
We may need to blur you doing
No,
that.
he's my family.
I will say too, like Craig is not slow. He's
No.
he's really smart. His brain
He's
isn't
extremely
damaged.
smart.
His body is damaged.
Yeah,
His
he's
body is
just
just
bodily
severely
disabled.
disabled.
Where Steve,
Okay.
he's
Steve's
not
got
really
my
getting
dad,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Craig's
yeah.
getting it.
No, Craig is
Right.
extremely smart.
Okay.
But he laughs like that because his body is all fucked up.
Fair.
I can do that. It's my fucking family.
That's fair. I guess I can't.
We
do
always
it, I guess.
chirp Craig.
All right.
We'll
fine.
walk into a room and I'll be like, "Fuck you, Craig." That's what he'll do all the time. He'll just look at me at the office and be like, like literally, that's it.
The hook arm too.
So I walk out. I'm like, Jesus, Craig, you're just trying to get one off, and he's just sitting there.
See, okay,
'Cause
so
he-
you
he's
can't
choking
lie to
on his
me
own
and say
spit.
he doesn't want a Stephen Hawking chair.
He
'cause then
does-
he could just
Harley.
be watching all day.
He does not want one.
But it'd be right there. He'd have his tablet right ready for him.
It's like the same concept. His grandma will not get in one of those scooters.
Yeah.
It's like, I think
Okay.
they don't want to look like they need it, and it's
They don't
like
wanna look
you
extra
need it.
impaired,
Just
you
use
know?
it.
You know, I feel like
disabled,
it's,
I mean.
it's a similar thing
He is
with
impaired,
like.
though. He drinks a lot of Crown. He
Oh,
drinks a lot of
Jesus.
fucking CC, dude.
Do you think he, like, how do you think he enjoys alcohol?
What do you mean?
You said he drinks Crown. Like, like, what is drunk for him?
Oh,
Do you
it's
think? Have you seen him drunk? Is he like?
every time I see him, yes.
Okay.
Every time I see him, he wants his CC.
Baba.
He, he wants his CC
Right.
and Dr. Pepper with a splash of water now that he's 50. Splash of water now that he's 50 to water it down a little so he doesn't get as hungover.
So Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper CC.
What's CC?
It's
Crown.
Canadian Crown because they're Canadian.
Canadian Club. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
Canadian
talking about? It's
Canadian
not.
Club.
It's not Crown Royal.
No, it's Canadian Club in the
it's
plastic
Canadian
bottle.
Club in the plastic.
Yeah.
Now I'm
So
understanding.
it's
Okay.
CC, Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper, a splash of water. But every time you pour him a drink, which you'll need to know this because you'll be at family functions
Yep.
now.
Okay.
He'll say 2 Brad-sized fingers, and Brad is his best friend.
Oh, I was thinking 15-year-old Brad.
no,
so
not
very small?
not
Okay.
Brady.
Okay.
No, 2 Brad-sized fingers. Who's his best friend? That is 500
Gigantic.
pounds. So every time he goes
Yeah.
2 fingers, and he spells out Brad.
Brad too.
So you know,
nice. He's
you
trying to
use
get
like 3
crunk.
fingers. Maybe it depends if you have a small hand.
Yeah.
But you fill that fucking plastic glass up
Damn,
with
dude.
Crown.
And so does he just drink kind of throughout the day when he
Not-
feels like it?
Not when he's working.
No, right. Okay, so not like that. Because I did want to ask you.
Hey, you've never met Craig, huh?
I have not.
Oh,
I have
Craig is
not.
a fucking riot, dude.
I want to meet him. You
Craig
guys-
is a
you gotta
fucking
introduce
riot,
me.
dude.
Hell yeah. I
Like-
did want to ask you.
We need to get him on an episode.
Oh yeah, I'm so down.
Oh my
Good
God.
Patreon ep.
Him
Yeah.
and Steve.
Yeah. Oh, it'd have to be a Patreon episode.
It will be the sequel to. It will be the sequel to this episode. Severely disabled. Part two.
disabled part 2.
We
I
can't
did
call
want
it
to.
severely disabled. But anyways.
We'll find a way around it. I did want to ask you. Speaking of like someone drinking, just like consistently, how when you were drinking,
Yep.
was it on a, I guess like a reward basis
Yeah.
for you? So it would be like you finished a day of work and then you were like, cool, now I can drink.
Yeah, and then it got to the point where I was like, well, I woke up.
Right. So that's what I am gonna like. That's what I'm leading
Yeah.
down to. I guess is like what then started turning into a good enough thing for you to be like, cool, I can drink now because I already did this. So like, was it a 1-to-1? Like, were you like doing one thing that you felt like was like
For a
good
while,
or
yeah.
like solid,
Yeah.
and then it was like now I can drink because I've done this.
When I was a kid, yeah, and then I was just a little bit older of a kid. And then I kept going.
So right. So like,
But it
when
was like, yeah, like, oh, I worked all day, and now I, worked a terrible,
And now I can
shitty
just black
restaurant
out
shift.
or
Now I
whatever.
can fucking just drink as much as I want.
Okay.
And then it was like, oh, well, I'm shaking.
So
I know how to stop
It did
this.
eventually turn into, because I was going to ask, was it reward based or like medicinal based, where it was like we know people where it's like I
think the
need to have a
concept-
shot before I go do this or like whatever.
I think most people's perception of a reward-based drink is wrong. You have to be
You
a
think the
normal person.
general-
Like both
yeah.
of you guys can reward yourselves after a long day or
Or
a
a
week
tough
with
thing or
with
yeah.
a beer or a cocktail.
Arsenal just won the fucking league, so I'm celebrating that.
Exactly. Like you 100% can do that.
Right.
There's other people that I know a lot
Yourself.
Me.
Yourself, yes.
Yeah.
That
But
just
most,
kind of like
most
What
people
I know personally.
Yeah, someone I know very personally.
so
that
like you so
would
you
say
think it started
it's
as
an excuse.
right? You
It's
think
just
it
to
started
drink.
as reward based,
Where
so
someone hears
almost
something, oh.
after the thing.
Yeah.
And then eventually it turned into now I need it.
It was
before.
purely medicinal the whole time. I used it as a solution, you know? I didn't realize it at the time.
Right.
I would say, oh, so this is like, oh, I worked hard. I deserve a
I
drink
deserve
after
this.
today.
Yeah.
And then it was like any little thing. It was like, well, I woke up today. I should probably be able to have a drink right now.
Yeah.
Because I'm alive and this is cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
And it's the reason why I wanted to ask you this is because that is me with food. Like
Yeah.
it is a reward basis for me. Like eating, I won't just eat a Caniac Combo. I had to have fasted the full day.
That's fair.
And then I'll like eat.
I think that's a
Caniac
healthy
Combo.
relationship with that.
Not when
No.
it because it was at a point where it was
Well,
the
if you-
Caniac
if you
Combo
f-
and a sandwich combo.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you fast for a day, you know, like you're doing
not
it with
if you
proper
then eat
precautions.
4,000 calories of fried food.
That's
no,
a disorder.
I'm saying like if
That's
you
not.
do like the proper precautions.
that's definitely
if you do intermittent fasting, I think you can have a healthy relationship. So you don't have a healthy relationship with it.
It definitely was not that. When I was at my biggest, it was
Oh.
definitely just more of like, hey, I want to eat as much as I can right now because like the time it'll take me to eat about 20, 30 minutes, right, of like a big enough meal while I'm eating, I'm not thinking about anything else. Other than this is fucking fire. Give me more cane sauce. Whatever.
Would you
So,
ever order
like,
the cup, the whole cup?
I did by accident one time when I got it delivered.
What'd you do with it? Oh God, what was that look? Did you use it to like?
I mean, I don't want to, I ran out of body soap that week. So I needed something. No, I'm just kidding. It's funny. No, but it literally was. I think I was like door dashing it a long time ago.
And then you were like extra
No,
cane sauce.
I literally just hit the only additional sauce I could find was like $2, and I was like,
You're like okay,
I was like,
whatever.
whatever. I guess
go get
maybe
me
just
4
DoorDash
or
doesn't
some
like
shit.
that. Yeah.
And they give you a whole cup.
And then when it came, this was Caniac Combo sandwich combo time. So this is Big Boy Grant time.
Mm-hmm.
I had that delivered. There's 2 drinks that come with that because I got a lemonade and a sweet tea. And and the
Jesus
drinks
fucking Christ.
come in a drink carrier because there's a 3rd cup. And I was like, what the fuck is this 3rd cup? I only got 2
and
drinks.
you were like, dude, what the fuck is this?
And then when I picked it up, I was like, it's so heavy because it had a lid on it. And I was
Yeah.
like, so heavy. When I opened it up, it was like to the brim.
But when
of
you
cane
opened
sauce.
it, it was like when, like in a TV show.
Yeah, it was. What's the movie? Pulp Fiction with the golden.
With the gold, yeah, with the
suit? It was just
briefcase.
like, oh my god! I was like, this
Yeah.
is insane. This is a medium cup full.
Oh
of
my God, that
fucking
sounds.
cane
Dude, I'm so fucking hungry right now.
I'm getting pretty hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast today, so I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, we haven't eaten since lunch. Can we? What
time is it even now? It's
mouth is
almost 8
watering.
o'clock.
Harley's looking at me like I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah,
What? What was that about?
I could not handle the amount of sauce that I was given. I was actually very concerned. I was like, this is. I didn't know you could get that and order that.
Yeah.
And then I've seen people do it where they get that cup and it's like a TikTok of them just like finger
Oh, yeah,
and
I
then
fucking
their
hate that.
own fingers all the way down to their knuckle and like take it out and I'm like, now I want to throw up. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't like that. That doesn't make me feel
I
good.
fucking hate that.
I hate those videos.
That's disgusting.
But I would eat canes until. Can you pop? Do you think if you
No.
eat enough you can explode? I think
What?
I could eat canes until something blows
Like a
up in my
stomach,
body. Yeah,
probably.
yeah. Like I could rip stomach lining with canes and be.
you could eat that much? You think?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's just like a never-ending pit.
I wonder what is like the most I ever ate in a sitting when I was at my biggest. You know those dinner boxes from Pizza Hut?
Oh my God, yeah,
Where it's like 2 medium pizzas, wings,
Yeah.
and like pasta or like breadsticks or something?
yeah. You ate that whole thing once?
Maybe not the full thing. Like maybe 2 or 3 slices of pizza left.
Other than that, you ate everything.
No.
That's like, that's so hard to fathom for me. Like
It's
I
like
cannot.
gluttons.
Yeah,
It's insane.
I can't even
was-
imagine eating that
so
much.
that was a reward.
Yeah.
That's not a good reward. That's not okay to do
God,
to your
we're
body.
so
And, like,
unhealthy.
yeah, so that's my thing. Is like I was.
Harley's back there looking at us like we're both
I genuinely. So
disgusting.
that's the thing is
She's
like,
like-
we're both addicts. We're for sure both addicts. I'm the only thing I have. I guess that's really my thing is I don't have addiction in other parts of my life. I don't really cling on to things like that. But food.
What is that for you, Harley?
Has just been like a thing. Yeah.
We
Do you
both
have
have our
something
thing.
where you go like, I've always just kind of done this, and I felt like it's maybe normal, but like maybe not everyone does it, and I like have to do it. Or
I'm
I
not
really
like
doing
on the level of you,
with
but
food.
like I can like overeat. Like if I have a bag
And
of
is
chips,
it
like
sweets or savory?
savory. Like I could
Savory,
eat a
yeah.
whole bag
Same.
of Doritos.
Same.
I cannot have hot fries in the house because I will eat the whole bag, and then I will be like sick the next day in pain, and I know it.
Sour cream, cheddar sour cream and onion ruffles.
Oh yeah.
No, have you tried the queso ruffles?
Those are okay. The cheddar sour cream are top though.
No, that's
Cheddar
not.
sour cream is number one.
No.
Cheddar sour cream is the number one chip on the planet. The Ruffles cheddar sour cream is the number one chip on the planet. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to prove it to me otherwise. I don't.
You've tried them?
I've tried.
Yeah, never mind.
I'm a fat fuck. Of course, I've tried every goddamn chip. Okay, every fucking thing in the snack aisle I've had. Okay, pretty much most things. Most things in the cookie aisle I've tried as well. Oh my god. It's never been candy for me. Like I'm not much of a candy person. It is. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
I love candy.
I'm a pastry ass bitch, man. I
Well, yeah, but I would say I'm more of a pastry guy.
love pastries,
Yeah.
dude. A cherry Danish, a croissant.
I'll never forget the apple pie and
The apple
cheese
pies I
Danish
would eat,
debacle
dude.
when I walked in, and you're like, yeah, I ate all that.
Yeah. I would eat a full foot-long apple pie Danish in one sit after eating a Caniac Combo. That was dessert.
That's crazy.
So that's why I think we both got to a point
Thank God you're a changed man.
where our reward system was skewed. Like, I think, to say the least. So yeah, that was, and
Look at us now.
yeah, right. Like, we've definitely done better, and I mean,
Successful young
you're sober
men.
for a while. I've lost a lot of weight. I'm still trying to like be as healthy as I
Look
can.
at we're
with-
successful young men.
Sure, that's a stretch.
We are.
I don't consider myself successful.
You know what? I think us taking a leap of faith and doing this right here.
I think this is big for like
I
just.
think
I know, if you're not.
I
Like
huge
like
for
this.
us.
This doesn't really involve you guys right now. This is just between me and you.
You
I'm
and
pretty,
me,
I'm
yeah.
pretty proud of the fact that we were like, fuck it, like let's do
I
this.
am too, and
let's
this is
start making this.
episode 36.
Yeah, we're gonna hit a year soon. Like that's gonna be.
I mean,
sick.
this is pretty big for us.
Guys, what
you
should
know?
we do for our year? Relapse?
Kiss?
No. What? Yeah, kiss, relapse, both, all the above.
Caniac Combo
Find
and a
out.
sandwich and
Oh,
2 drinks.
yeah, we just go into our deepest,
How about we switch?
darkest
How about we switch?
desires.
How about we switch?
Okay,
You get a whole bottle of Sky vodka.
I get drunk. I get like drunk,
Drunk.
and you get like you eat until you literally cannot put another bite of food in your mouth.
All right, bookmark it.
That's what we got to do for that. That's actually kind of a good idea.
That is kind of a good idea.
Like you just eat a lot, and I just go like, "Fuck!" Like I may just have to pass out.
Here's
here
the
on
thing, though, is
Pick
I
you
don't
up.
know.
Yeah,
I don't really know if either of us can do that.
My thing is 3 shots in,
You're gonna
I'm
feel
dizzy.
sick.
I'm gonna
eat
dizzy.
a normal amount, and then I'm gonna be like, I literally cannot eat anymore. I'm gonna be like, I can't, or
I
I
will
will get
bring
sick.
a Caniac and a sandwich combo and just see how deep you can get.
I think I could crush it.
Do you think you could do all 6 fingers, all the fries, both Texas toasts?
If I eat quick enough, yeah.
See, that was kind of my logic too at the time. I'd be like, if I just keep eating and not give my time, like my
Yeah.
brain time to be like, you're full as shit.
You know what I think
stop."
really ruined us as kids is fucking Man versus Food.
Dude,
Right?
Yeah, me and my
'Cause
brother watched that
He
all the
always
time.
fucking eat the biggest shit, and he'd be like, "You just can't stop. You just can't stop. You just gotta
Yeah.
keep
You
eating.
just gotta
'cause then
power
you stop,
through."
You gotta power through the meat sweats."
He'd literally tell you to get the starch in first because that's the most filling, and that's what I started doing with Caniac
Yeah, and then he
combos,
goes,
is
and
I'd
then
eat
just
more
keep
of the
going
fries
as
first.
quick as you can.
Because I knew if I ate the chicken, I wouldn't have the room for the fries. So I
Exactly.
wanted to make sure I ate all of it. So
Yes.
I would eat the fries. I strategized out a Caniac combo.
Yeah.
God,
You know, I've gotten
I
better.
was so fat. It was so.
I've gotten better. I was telling Harley this literally right before you got here. Is I've gotten better at eating a normal amount of dinner so that I can have dessert. Because when there's a good dessert on the table, you know what I mean?
So you still use a reward-based system
No, well,
just for your sweets now?
no, I wasn't happy with the amount of dessert that I could eat because it wasn't enough. So I just
Fair,
eat less
okay.
dinner. So
Okay.
I eat more dessert.
Nice. There you go. That's
Like on special occasions.
works.
Like my mom's birthday the other day, which happens to be my 4-year sobriety day too. But I was like, we had sushi, and I ate a lot, as I always do, of the sushi. But I didn't eat too much because I was like, there's 3 desserts that I want to partake in.
you wanted to get in on.
So I didn't eat too much because usually I'll eat too much, and I'll be like, fuck, there's all this dessert. And then I can't eat it because I'm not a fat pig like you.
He criticizes me all the time for eating. We eat dinner and then I'll just like have something else. He's like, "How the fuck are
you still?
Well, yeah, we'll eat dinner and then it'll
And
be
I'm like, "You're right though, because I'm actually
20
not
minutes
hungry."
later, and she'll just be sitting there munching on Doritos, and I'm like, how are you doing it?
I'm like, "Thank
Do
you."
you eat consistent meals throughout the day? Like, do you have a breakfast, lunch, dinner?
We don't do breakfast.
Yeah, we do
Okay.
2 meals.
Okay, I do too, and it's kind of more breakfast and dinner. I kind of don't like eating middle of the day because I just like get
We
tired.
wake up, we do our morning jobs, and then we eat lunch, and then we do our afternoon jobs, and then we eat dinner.
But we eat like a meal for lunch.
Okay,
You know, it's not like we
full
eat a
meal.
granola bar and a yogurt.
Yeah, no, we eat a
Yeah.
full meal.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not too bad. It would be a 3 p.m. was like prime time for me to do a box dinner thing, Caniac Combo or something, like
3
to eat
p.m.
up
asleep
shit.
by 4 p.m.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I would fall asleep at 4 and sometimes wake up 7 a.m. the next day.
You need to work on staying up later.
No.
Yes.
I don't know why I said it like I was like,
No, don't make me. Like a little
I
kid,
don't
the
wanna.
opposite.
I don't
No,
wanna.
you do.
No.
I hit this fucking guy up.
When the sun goes down, I go down.
It was 10:14 p.m. and I'm like, hey, I'm finishing up the thumbnail and the title.
Dude, when
I text him and I know his fucking bitch ass. I know it's on Do Not Disturb.
I told him not
because
to call.
I go, let me call him and just see if I can get through real quick.
it doesn't even ring.
It goes, boop. You've reached his voicemail box, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! You text me, you're like,
What? I'm going to sleep.
I'm like, what? I'm already asleep.
yeah. I was like, Jesus Christ! It's 10:14 p.m.
10's late. That's like late for me.
What
I'm
ti-
usually
what time do you
asleep
get up? What
by
time do
like
you get up?
9. Like, I pretty much always wake up at 5 a.m. and then go back to sleep maybe for an hour and then get up. So I'm always like out of bed definitely by 7:30.
Okay.
Like I'm fully up and out by like 7 or 7:30 every morning, even weekends.
Okay, well, stay up a fucking hour longer and don't wake up at 5 a.m.
No, because
and then
no.
go back to sleep for an hour.
No, because I just can't. I just can't stay up that late.
We do
I
any
get
party. Hey
delirious.
guys,
You know
fucking
what?
9:45. I gotta head out.
I want to talk about something actually.
What?
And this is to help back me up here on why it's dangerous for me to be up that late.
Why is it dangerous?
Hear me out. I went on a date with a girl a couple years ago.
Okay.
Maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I had like just started.
What? Are you a fucking werewolf?
No.
Then where are you going with this? Let's fucking hear it. You're
Hear
like,
me out.
The moon is out.
No. Went on a date with this girl, and it went very well. And then we were only messaging on Instagram.
red flag number 1. Go ahead.
No, cool. Well, because we had met at my work, so we linked up on Instagram. Hey, do you want to go get drinks? We went and got drinks, talked, and everything like that. And then we were messaging on Instagram afterwards. And it's getting late now, right? It's turning into 10, 11 o'clock at night. I forget when the last message I sent was, but it's getting late. She said something, and then I said something that I was basically what you caught me the other night, like
You were tired and horny.
like falling asleep. Like I was like not able to keep my eyes open.
Let me preface something. He wasn't horny the other night. He was just tired.
yeah,
but
yeah.
I was saying for that past situation.
yes,
yes.
yes. But
I hit him up. He's like, what?
no, what?
What?
No,
I'm
so
tired and horny.
she said something, and it was like something about her work and like what she had to do like the next day or something like that.
Uh-huh.
The message I replied with, where I'm trying to stay awake because like I want to keep talking to her, like I don't want to stop talking to her, and I also don't want to look like a bitch falling asleep so like early in the night and everything like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm like trying to power through this message, hit send, and then I had fallen asleep because I was like, if I at least send that, she can send a message.
Okay,
and
what
then that
did the
gives me room.
fucking message say?
Not one coherent thought. It was like there you, there I is the. It was like auto corrected a bunch to just like random.
Well, that's
words.
fine. Every single text Harley's ever gotten from her dad is the same thing.
That's mean to say about Grant.
And she didn't reply because it made no sense. The entire message made
you
zero
know
sense.
what would have fucking helped you?
What?
If you just grew up and stayed up a little bit fucking later.
But I can't. This is what I'm saying. It's dangerous. I could ruin opportunities.
Wait, actual question here.
Yeah.
Do schizophrenic people get more tired than other people? I feel like that makes sense, right? Your brain is going a lot. Whether it's like not actively like you're like fucking push that baby off a ledge.
I would say it's usually my mind that's making me tired.
Yeah,
it's not my
it's
body
going.
most of the time.
I mean,
yeah. It's definitely usually my brain because
right. Correct me if I'm
go ahead.
mistaken. When you have schizophrenia, obviously there's times it flares.
Yes.
But even if it's not flaring, it's still something where your brain is more active than I'd say a regular person's brain is, right?
Yeah.
It's firing more cylinders is what I've kind of perceived.
It's firing just like a lot of different pathways that don't end up hitting final.
They hit like dead ends, kind of, right?
Yeah. So a lot of that happens, and it is.
Is that something you've heard, that like people that have schizophrenia are more tired?
I don't know if I've necessarily heard that. I have always been a tired person. Like I genuinely.
All right, you heard it here. It's a fact.
am a much tired person. I mean, at least in my life, I would say that's pretty congruent. Like I would say that makes sense.
So how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
Like
8 or 9?
Genuinely, yeah. So if I fall asleep, I try to get to sleep by like 9:30, like before 10.
God, yeah.
And then I'll wake up at like my 4 or 5, and then sleep for like another hour or 2.
Jesus
so
Christ.
I don't know how long that is. What is that? 3, 5. I get like probably 8 to 9.
I try for like 7
most nights, and I mean, and it never feels like enough. Like if I'm being honest, it never feels.
Dude,
like
if
enough.
I sleep like 9 hours a night, I feel like I'm tired the next day because I slept too much.
No matter what I sleep, I'm tired. Like I genuinely am.
That's fair.
I kind of sit
getting
at
old.
more of a tired
We're getting
level.
old.
Yeah, I'm almost 30, and it's like I've looked 30 since I was 17. So I feel like my body has kind of been 30 for a while, and it feels like it. Like I
think all those Caniac combos definitely aged your body.
Definitely aged my body.
Yeah.
Your joints can't hold that much grease without degrading down a bit.
Yeah.
So
My liver
sure.
took enough punches that it aged me too.
Yeah, the liver is a big central house of a lot of shit. So it'll do some stuff, but the liver like repairs itself, so you'll be fine eventually. But
not if you drink too much though.
That's true.
If you do it for too long,
go
it will
hard and
shut
then
down all the way, and
whatever,
you won't get a transplant.
Same with lungs, which I find is nice. Lungs do a really good job at like cleaning themselves and repairing themselves as well.
That's why people should smoke, especially kids.
Yeah, get into it young, so while they're still healthy and everything like that, you have enough time to get all that shit out.
Exactly. Yeah. So then you're prepared for the next virus, which, by the way, this week it's Ebola.
No way, Ebola's back.
Big time.
No, Ebola's back. Damn.
I heard this from him, so.
It's back big time right now.
Are you just pulling a me and we're just on Facebook Reels or something and saw the news for the first time?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
How'd you hear about Ebola then? I haven't seen anything about Ebola.
Oh my god.
Ebola's an African something,
Yeah,
right?
it's in the Congo is where it's big time there.
Big time? Big time rush?
Big BTR. Wait. Synchronize it. 3, 2. 3. All right. Do we have any name on the assholes? How far are we in this episode? We've gotten so carried away.
Yeah, we're at 54, so may as well do may as well do them now. We may have time for
the
one or two.
synchronized BTR was the
Was a
we
good
should
signal. Yeah, we've ran out of ideas.
and Ebola. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. It'll get me. It won't.
Yeah, whatever.
I could lose some weight.
We're ready
anyways.
for it. Oh, people
right.
love the Am I the Asshole.
Yep.
Last week's video is doing good. Thank you for watching.
Shouts
Like,
out.
comment, subscribe.
Thank
Make
you.
sure love us. I love you. Thank you. Go ahead, Harley.
Okay. So this one is called Am I the Asshole for Not Participating in My Friend's Scheme to Convince a Restaurant to Buy His Ketchup?
Wait. Say that again. Say that
We're
again.
just
Speak
gonna-
up a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Speak up a little bit.
We're just
too.
going to get into it, okay?
Okay. So
You'll
Again,
get
I get
it.
it.
The friend is
Harley
trying to
speaks really
convince.
shy into the microphone.
A
It's
friend is
so
trying
tiny.
to convince.
It is tiny.
Okay.
No, I'm saying you talk.
Okay.
Shy. Not read shy. You do. You're like, friends?
So My friend Zoltar, fake name,
Oh God.
has
Okay.
been
Oh, thank God. I was like, what the fuck? Already?
has been obsessed with ketchup ever since I met him. He is always trying out different recipes to make his own ketchup and getting me and all of our friends to try them. Recently, he made his best ketchup yet. I tried it. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It was
autistic
ketchup.
for sure.
Now he's decided he's finally going to break into the ketchup game. He is convinced he's going to launch his own ketchup company and grow it to be one of the top providers of ketchup in the U.S. He literally is a photo of Heinz ketchup on a dartboard. He throws darts at it and mutters things like, "I'm coming for you."
Time out. Isn't there only 2 ketchup brands on planet Earth?
I know
Hunt's and
Heinz.
Heinz.
Hunts and Heinz. Yeah.
Aren't those like the only 2 that
And
exist?
nobody buys Hunts.
Yeah. I don't know a single person that carries Hunt's
Heinz,
consistently.
dude. Heinz. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
Continue.
he has a scheme he wants me and others to participate in. Essentially, it involves us all going to a restaurant, sitting at different tables, and enacting lines from a scene he wrote that will culminate into all of us trying and loving his ketchup and then convincing the manager to buy it. And he wants us to memorize these lines.
Yo, fuck the friends are the assholes so far.
I like this
I'm
Zoltar
fully
guy.
on this guy's side
The
right
gist
now.
of it is one guy is supposed to call over a waitress and say he likes these french fries but hates the ketchup. I'm supposed to lean over from another table and say, "Sorry to butt in, haha, but I have to agree. I'm tired of this old-fashioned factory-produced ketchup. Where's the real tomato flavor?" After
Like reading
Shut
an
the
ad.
fuck up. Okay, keep going.
Where's the real tomato flavor?
after a few other people do this, my friend is going to say, "You guys won't believe this, but I'm a ketchup chef and I have a few samples. Would you want to give it a shot?" At this point, everyone is supposed to try the ketchup and act astonished by it and basically all exclaim it's the best ketchup they've ever had. I am supposed to stand up on my table and make a trumpet sound effect and then yell to the entire restaurant, "We have the best ketchup ever made out here. Everyone, come on over."
Okay, so no. Okay, now I'm on. Oh wait, who's writing this? Is it the ketchup connoisseur that's writing this, or it's
No,
the
the
friend?
guy.
Okay,
The friend.
Now I'm on the friend side here, where it's like, yo, you're asking us to do a full-fledged fucking commercial
I'd
in
do
a
it,
public
dude.
place. I would do it.
I'd
I
do it.
would.
I would do
I
it.
would do this. But think about this. Think of if we had to get our friends to do an advertisement for our
It's a real one.
podcast in public, like say at an airport, be like, "What are you listening to?"
Here's
I'm
the
listening to
thing.
my favorite podcast, Sober Not Sober. like that'd be like.
Here's the thing. They should.
So we should do
Zoltar,
this.
chase your dreams. Go on.
So
okay.
one of the
I
other
agree
people
with
is
him.
supposed to get the manager of the place, and we're supposed to try it and try to convince him to buy it so that all my friends will come back and eat it. He's going to act surprised and embarrassed and try to tell us to stop putting this poor guy on the spot.
Stop. My ketchup
Act
is not
humble about it,
good.
guys.
He then
Stop.
assumes he will make a huge sale. Then he wants to do the same operation at other places in town.
I like it.
I told him, "No way I'm doing this. I hate public speaking and acting. And I have attention, and I don't like having attention focused on me. Also, the idea is just so fucking dumb and crazy to me." I told him that straight up. He acted offended and said I am ruining his dreams.
I
I'm
agree.
astonished by this, but some of my friends agree and think he's showing hustle and that we should all help him launch his ketchup business. Aside from his ketchup obsession, Zoltar is one of my best friends, but it seems our friendship is being ruined. A lot of people are telling me I'm a jerk or going against his dreams and not helping out.
Okay.
I completely agree. I would do it.
think asking someone to do that in public is a
Nah,
lot.
dude. No, it's not.
Are you fucking kidding me? Doing a trumpet sound in the middle of a restaurant?
I would say, yo,
I have the best ketchup I've ever fucking had right here.
Are you
I can
sick of
taste
that
the
not
real
tomato
tomatoes.
flavor?
What's that Heinz bullshit on your table? Try this sucker, and then throw
And
samples of ketchup
say
at
yes,
people
say
in
yes,
public.
then improv.
I'm not doing a flash
Say
mob.
yes,
in a
then
fucking,
improv.
No, I'm
Like
not,
you said, the airport analogy. If someone
would-
sees someone watching a podcast and go, dude, you know these two really funny, handsome.
You know what? I just
guys
downloaded
that
a bunch of
deserve
episodes
it.
before my flight so I can listen to them. The Sober Not Sober. Yeah, I'd have to.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. I'd
100%.
suck off a friend if they were doing that. That's insane to make someone do that out in public. That's insane.
Here's a
That's insane.
Zoltar shouldn't even have to ask them to do this.
Okay, I think they're both a little bit of an asshole. I think Zoltar's a little bit of an
agree.
asshole
To be
because
straight up, I agree.
that is a pretty insane thing to ask a friend and be like, bro, you're not going to do this for me? You're not going to do a trumpet sound in the middle of fucking Maggiano's? Like, no.
He should have just said, like, yo, I'm not going to do the trumpet thing, but, like, we can try this little scheme. Like,
yeah,
see if
I
it
would be
works.
like, I'll do a more
Not
mild
like,
version of
Zoltar,
that.
you're a fucking idiot. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Fuck you and your ketchup.
Yeah, I do think the friend is being a little too like, I'm not fucking what?
Yeah.
You could be like, okay, let's come up with maybe a more realistic situation we could pull off in a restaurant that's like a more and it's go to a restaurant and like talk
also,
to a busboy and
no,
be like, yo,
the
how
thing
would I be
is
able to do this?
That
you know?
he goes, I don't like public speaking and I don't like acting. First of all, this isn't public fucking speaking. You're gonna be talking audibly a little bit loud so the meth head fucking waitress can hear you.
Trumpet
and then she
noise.
can get the fucking degenerate manager
You know
that
how
has
loud
nothing
trumpets are?
fucking going for him that probably will buy your friend's ketchup. And you're not acting because guess what? You're not a fucking actor. You just got to be a good fucking
He's
friend.
not buying the ketchup.
Yes, they would. Look up the Heinz story right now.
No,
How did
okay.
they make
Okay, I was gonna say
No.
in what year? Now that's not happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe in the 60s we could have
If it's
gotten
a
away
Denny's,
with this.
no. A mom and pop shop, very possible. That's the thing. If
You're
you go on
buying
Shark,
ketchup from someone
if
random.
you go on Shark Tank,
Street
they
ketchup?
ask you,
street ketchup. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to buy street ketchup.
but
this guy pulled a sample out of his fucking fanny pack and gave it
make
to
it
me.
legitimate. You can make it legitimate. If you go on Shark Tank, you don't just go in and be like, I have nothing to fucking show for it. No, Zoltar would be like, I sell my ketchup to
At a
this mom
local
and pop
farmer's
fucking
market.
diner.
Yeah,
and
the local farmers market.
yeah, and then I
At a
also
stand.
I started selling it to this restaurant and this.
After the farmer's market.
Yeah, I think there's actually a way
Why not during?
better, easier
Or
way
before?
to do this. You know how I'm a sales rep with wine. This process can be pretty similar to him. You literally walk in to a place of business you want to sell your ketchup to.
I like the hustle.
It's so unnecessary. You could just walk in and go, hey, is there the buyer for produce around? Or if that's the manager or anything, and they'd go, yeah, give me a second. Let me go get them. They go get them, bring them
Okay.
out, and go, hey, I have these samples of a ketchup that it's like an artisanal ketchup that I do. Here's my card, my company.
Yeah, but what
It would have to be
were
pretty
you what were
official.
you doing last weekend for work?
Pouring wine at an event?
Exactly. Zoltar was just trying to pour ketchup at an event that he was manifesting.
It was a
and making.
sanctioned thing. It was put on by a thing. People paid tickets to come to this. I'm not paying tickets for a ketchup sampling. He's throwing it at me in a restaurant.
Same concept.
No, here's the same concept.
Back me up, Harley.
If I put a bag of wine together, 6
Yeah.
different wines that I wanted to go show to a restaurant, here's how the process would work. I would go into the restaurant. Hey, where's the buyer? Get the buyer. Hi, my name's Grant. Here's my card. Right, so you'd have to show like this is where it's coming from because food and alcohol stuff can't just be a fucking random dude selling it on the street. You need to have like regulation on it and nutritional facts and all this shit.
I think the hustle's there, man.
I think the hustle's there, but I think he's doing it in a very incorrect way that's not going to get him business. And I don't think doing a trumpet sound in the middle of a fucking thing.
You know what?
is
The
gonna-
most important lessons you learn from a business is your failures.
And he's failing off the bat.
He never got to try it because he has asshole friends.
I do think they're both a little bit of asshole. I do think the friend should
I'd
do
agree with that.
something to help him with it.
Yeah,
maybe not
suggest
full
a different
acted
idea,
out
but I would still do it.
Chili's commercial.
I would
but,
still,
like,
I would still fucking do it. No harm, no foul. Like I don't give a fuck.
I know you would, but people that were good with public speaking, people that don't want to draw attention to themselves like that, they'd be like, "That's the last fucking thing I'm going to do in a
I don't know.
populated
I would
restaurant."
I would do it.
I would do it, but I have to see his side of it too. I agree with him on this.
I
where
understand why
it's like, that'd
Zoltar would be
insane.
like, "You're an asshole for not helping me out."
But I also think Zoltar's asking for a lot.
It's not that much.
Dude, acting out a whole commercial in a fucking restaurant is insane. People would lock you up. They'd put you in
He's
a
asking
fucking
for 5
asylum.
minutes of your time.
Jump on a table?
Okay. The cops would get called.
Literally.
Scrap that part. I'd say
Yeah.
Zoltar, we're scrapping this part. The rest
That's what I'm
of
saying.
it, that's 5
There
minutes of your
needs to
time.
be notes, revisions, sides to this commercial before they do it. I think. I don't
Contracts.
think. I think they need a different director. I think that, and then they can do it. But
Yeah, he could have given some,
yeah,
good criticism, saying, "Okay, well, let's nix this.
That's
this is
true.
bad. Let's go ahead."
instead of just being like, no, fuck
Here.
you. Yeah. Okay. All right. They're both decent people. One of them just wants to hustle. The other one doesn't want to help the hustle. But
Yeah,
Jealous 'cause
one
he
has a
knows.
drive like us, and the other doesn't. Whatever.
yeah. Whatever.
Okay. So
next
this
one.
one is called Am I the asshole for telling my daughter that her mom cheated on me when my daughter's new girlfriend looks like an OnlyFans chick? ? The title
Hold up.
doesn't make sense, but
Okay.
the story
Okay,
does.
okay.
I, 49 male, got divorced from my wife, Emily, 49 female, because she cheated on me with multiple men. We have a son and a daughter. Our son, Nick, 22 male, has always been closer to his mom, and our daughter, Skylar, 19 female, has always been closer to me. Not knowing why we got the divorce, the kids took their mom's side. I recently started dating Lisa, 54 female. She's a fun personality, she's smoking hot, and she dresses very fun.
Got a
When I
hot 54-year-old
introduced
mix.
Lisa to my kids, Nick took a liking to her, while Skylar looked annoyed. Days later, Skylar said that Lisa looked like an OnlyFans chick. If you knew Skylar, you'd be shocked that she would use that as a way to insult another woman. I told her that her mom, Emily, was the one who cheated on me, and that I met Lisa after the divorce. Skylar just said, "Oh." She got quiet. But the next day, my ex-wife, Emily, confronted me. I reminded her that I never promised to keep her cheating a secret. She said that I implied that it would be a secret based on the fact that I never said whether or not I would tell our kids. Am I the asshole?
Oh, that's not it.
And then he does edit it by basically just saying, like, they got it. He cleared it up with the daughter, and the daughter actually did apologize because she had no idea.
That's
So
Yeah, so
what?
she-
and
Did
everything.
the daughter just think that like, oh, your new girlfriend's a whore and you left mom for this OnlyFans
Yeah.
slut?
Yeah, that was
which,
in the edit.
Which would be a fair assumption if you don't know the story behind it. And then the dad was like, well, it was
Yeah.
actually your mom that's cheated on me multiple
Yeah.
times, so that's why I ended it. And then the daughter probably would be like, oh, shit. I have been kind of like
And then
taking mom's side on this.
the ex-wife being like, you implied that you weren't gonna tell.
So that's why I did this one, because I thought, like, is that
The
people keep that from their kids? I mean, is that like
The ex-wife is for
Right?
sure the asshole here. That's insane.
yeah.
I mean,
You implied you weren't gonna tell the kids. This was her decision, not his.
okay,
That was
I'm a
her
little
bad
biased
decision.
as someone that's been cheated on. I flat out, let's say I've been in a relationship for a while, late 40s. Let's
Okay.
how would we go through this? I'd be like,
Wait, are we acting this out?
Like, is that a dick move to your kid too?
you be my daughter
Okay.
and you hate my new girlfriend.
Daddy.
Yes, sweetheart.
Daddy, your new girlfriend looks like an OnlyFans model.
The 54-year-old that I'm bringing home.
Yeah, she's like really hot.
Well, thank you, but
But she
You
kind of
think
looks
she
like
does
a,
OnlyFans?
She looks like a whore.
she's a paralegal, so
Yeah, she's
She
probably
doesn't-
getting fucked by the lawyers.
sweetheart, I don't know how to break this to you,
Hmm.
but that's your mother.
What do you mean? She's not my mom.
No, your mother.
Oh, what about
My
mom?
ex-wife.
What about mom?
A dumb whore. A cheating dumb.
She didn't cheat.
Waste of human
She
resource?
didn't cheat.
Oh, she didn't.
Prove it to me. Show me the videos.
I have 4. This one's Brad. This one's Jonathan the plumber. Remember him? He fixed your sink the other week.
Mm.
This one's Chad the waiter. This is my brother.
Scene.
Scene.
That was kind of good.
And then the daughter cries and goes, "Oh, Daddy, I'm so sorry. I should have taken your side. Mom's a cheating fucking hard. Lisa's so hot. I just want to be like Lisa when I'm older, not like Mom."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then Lisa
I think
becomes
it's fine. I think kids need to know if their parents are a piece of
Yeah,
shit.
I think especially 19 and 22. You said, yeah, for sure. If they're
Yeah.
like 6 and 5, like no, but like,
yeah.
yeah. But if
Looking
they're
at their 5-year-old, mommy's a whore.
yeah, if they're like,
No.
if they're like, obviously no parent ever wants to be like, my kids like are out in the world fucking, you know. But like when you're 19, you're 22, you've probably already done something.
If your
you've been
daughter is
around.
old enough to say your new girlfriend looks like an
Yes.
OnlyFans model, she's definitely old enough to know that her mom's
know
a
that her
slut.
mom
I do
can be
think
a
it's
slut, yeah.
insensitive to tell her like that, though. Like, she should have just already known.
But okay,
For
I
No,
sure.
because they already sided with their mom. They're like, oh,
I
mom and
think
dad
the
split,
dad-
and mom's clearly a better person. No,
It's
she
kind of immature though to
can't
be.
shut
Yeah, well,
her
she's a
fucking
cheater
legs.
as a
Yeah,
parent. Like
that's
he
my
probably
thing.
shouldn't have done that.
I do think he should have sat them down and been like,
Yeah.
I want you guys to know why we divorced. Your mother did cheat on me multiple times. Me and her are still going to try and be civil
could have
about
handled
this
it
with
a
you.
better way,
Yeah, you
but
could
I
have
mean,
handled it in a different
At the
way.
same time, I can't hate because he's probably hurt by that shit, even though he does have a new girlfriend.
Yeah, and then also
He's
with the
probably
new
hurt pretty
girl,
bad by that.
he probably does have a hair resentment towards his daughter, being like, you don't even know the full story yet. You're taking her side,
Yeah.
and now you're calling my new girlfriend that I really like a whore. Like, okay, your mom's the whore. Like,
Yeah, it's gotta hurt.
That would be maybe the first thing I would knee jerk react say back. I'd be like, no, trust me, she's not the fucking problem.
Yeah, she's not an OnlyFans
your
model.
dumb
a
mom
whore. Yeah,
is.
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I've said a couple times this episode. We
So
maybe
should I bleep him or no? Let me
I don't
know.
know. Maybe don't bleep the third one.
Watch the episode all the way through and then comment below if I
Comment
should
down below.
bleep him.
I love the skit. That was
Right?
good.
Acting was good, right?
Was it good?
Like improv.
That was pretty good.
I want to be the teenage girl next time, though, with whatever thing we do.
That sounds weird, but okay.
But I just think I could do it. Okay. Like I don't know. I think it'd be fun.
This is our acting audition.
I want to start coming up with that can be a segment.
Bits to act out?
No,
Oh.
that'd be nice too. But
Okay.
but voice characters,
Oh, like
just anything.
no, who's the guy we made up? Like you made up?
Oh, Plinko.
Plinko.
Plinko
It's terrifying.
is kind of like he's a
You look a lot-
miscellaneous European.
Yeah, you look a lot more like him now with the buzz head
With the
too.
buzz head, I
so
do.
the filter will look even better.
Yeah, I bet the
He
filter's
is
gonna
definitely a
look nice.
miscellaneous. You go like,
Yeah.
did you fight in the IDF or are you from
Yeah.
Italy?
Yeah, you really don't know. You'll see him. You've seen him. You'll
That
see
video
more
did
of him.
good. I should post it again.
It did okay.
It had like 800 views. So shocked.
That's how I always started. I always am looking in the
you go,
filter, and then I just
I so appreciate the things that you said to me.
I just start losing my mind in front of my phone.
Dude, that's actually really good.
So thank you guys. I appreciate you.
That was really
I love
good.
you. Thank you for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're at 112. I say fuck it. Sober, not sober on everything.
Yeah, please, if you watched it all the way through, I see people are watching these videos and they're not subscribed. Consider subscribing.
Are we gonna be those fucks that one day be like,
92% of you guys aren't subscribed, so maybe hit that subscribe button if you're here.
I'm not going to say the fucking percentage.
yeah, I'm never gonna say the percentage. We have millions of fans. Join the club. All right, love you long time. Bye.